So, for example, you're at work and there's someone new there, and this new person is causing trouble and actually was quite rude to you. And you felt the sting of it. You didn't like it one bit. And in the moment of that stinging sensation, you launched a rocket of desire. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 or 20 or 30 or 40. In other words, a lot happens in an encounter. So your rocket says, I want to get along. Your rocket says, I want to be happy at work. Your rocket says, I want this person not to be rude to me. Your rocket says, I don't want to be rude back. In other words, you just launched a series of rockets because of this one encounter. And the source within you, having lived the experience with you, rode the rocket of your greatest desire. The desire is pure, no matter how you feel about it when it is born. And source then became that expanded being because of what you just lived. Source became more loving, more considerate, more aware of work, more determined to live a good life. In other words, all of the things that happened in that moment, Source instantly became. And then doesn't say to you, now you need to catch up. Source just bees it. Just bees it. Just bees the expanded version of you and offers a signal more powerful than the current of any river, we promise you. So now, you have become that. And if you are tuned in, tapped in, turned on, then you will turn with the direction of that current and you would flow right along and you would become that yourself in that moment. That's what we call going with the flow. And in doing so, you would feel your sting go away. You would feel your discomfort go away. You would feel your hatred go away. You would feel your feeling of being put down go away. You would feel your feeling of resistance go away as you would morph into the expanded being that you have just become. But if you're more determined to be right than to feel good, you might be beating the drum of how wrong this person was. You might even be looking for another co-worker that had been equally wronged. You might be looking for justification for the sensation in your belly. Now, you want a justification for the sensation in your belly because at every fiber of your being knows something has gone terribly wrong. In other words, you can feel whether you are accustomed to Abraham's terminology or not, you're not going with the flow. You just diverged from the path that is truly you in your anger.